it's Ms. Thrasher. Welcome to lesson 7, where we are continuing to break apart and put together those teen numbers, specifically focusing on my favorite number. What's my favorite number? 10. Yeah, perfect. So we are making sure that we are focusing on the number 10. So today, I want you guys to learn that we're going to be using a number bond. Give me a thumbs up if you remember using a number bond before. I do. All right. So we know that we use number bonds to help us represent our numbers when we break them apart, decompose, or put them together, compose. It's going to be such an easy way to show what happens when we're taking those teen numbers and breaking them apart. So we're going to start by going over our hide zero cards again to show how we can easily and quickly break up those bigger numbers. So let's start with this number. If you know what this number is, say it on my snap. 12. We can break up 12 the say 10 way. 10, 2. Say it with me. 10, 2. So everyone echo me. 12 is 10, 2. Remember, those hide zero cards are really there to help you. Awesome. Let's try another one. We're going to say this number the regular way. What is this number, friends? 15. Now remember, we're pulling out the number 10. That makes it a lot faster. So 15, the say 10 way is 10, 5. Echo me. 15 is 10, 5. It's really fast to break up the number 15 if we pull out our favorite group of 10. 15 is 10, 5. Now, I'm wondering, is it 1 and 5 when we break it up? It's not 1 and 5, because even though that 0 is hiding under here, this is still telling us about 10. So we have 15, 10, 5. Let's try another one. You guys are super smart. Let's try, we're gonna get a little easier, and then we're gonna do a hard one. What's this number the regular way, friends? 11. Now, if we pull out that group of 10, if we say 11 the say 10 way, we have 10, 1. Echo me. 11 is 10, 1. Perfect. Now, the crazy thing is, I wonder if we could make these numbers into a number bond, because I see that we are starting with a whole, and what am I doing to it? What did I just do to that number? I broke it apart, yeah, which we've done before with number bonds, when we take a number and we break it apart. This time, really, so we can work fast, we're pulling out the number 10. Sometimes you can pull out another number, but right now we're just working with our favorite number 10. So real quick, if we get a little harder, what's this number the regular way? 18. But 18 the say 10 way is 10, 8. Echo me. 18 is 10, 8. Perfect. So we can show this in a number bond. And we know that pulling out 10 ones and these extra ones is faster. And we can show that in a number bond. So let's see. I'm going to switch you to the dot cam real quick. And I want you to remember this activity with our hide zero cards when we move into our lesson today. Because if you remember how to say the number the say 10 way, it's going to help you super quick get to writing that number bond. So let's get to it. So Miss Thrasher has some pennies and some dimes, and I can see them in my number bond. Now, don't forget that we have a whole and our parts. So we're missing some parts on our number bond. we don't have the parts. We have our whole, but we're gonna break it apart. And remember, we can think about those hide zero cards when we're breaking up a number. So, what number parts are made by these two colors? Let's think about the numbers. Let's count these. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 group. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 here. We found our group of 10. I remember we find our group of 10 first, and then our extra ones. Let's see how many extra ones we have. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10 ones and 5 ones. Say that with me. 10 ones and 5 ones. So let's see if I can show that with my number card. So how many dimes did we have? 10. Now, how many extra ones did we have on my snap? 5. 10, 5. So just like we did with our hide zero cards, we started with our larger number, 15, and we broke it up into 10, 5. We know that we can represent these teen numbers with a number bond because we're starting with a whole and we're breaking it apart. And we know that when we pull out 10 ones and some extra ones, it's a lot faster, and then we can show it with a number bond. Awesome. So what if I switch it up and put these in the parts? Well, remember, my number didn't change. Who remembers how many dimes I have? 10. What about how many extra ones? 5. So we have 10 and 5, but we're missing the number that goes in the whole. So 10, 5, the hide zero cards, is 15. So is 10 and 5, 10 ones and 5 ones, are they the same as 15? Yeah, they are. We just used our hide zero cards to make the number 15. Awesome. So let's see if we can fill this in with our numbers. We started with 10 and 5. So we have our parts, 10 and 5. What number would I write in this number bond? 10, exactly, because we pull out our 10 first. Now we have 10 and how many ones? 5 ones. So what number would we write here? 5. 10, 5. Now, if we think about our hide zero cards, which is what you're going to do in this lesson, 10, 5 is 15. So we use those hide zero cards to help us show that 10, 5 is 15, and 15 is the same as 10, 5. That's why counting the say 10 way really helps us when we're building and breaking apart those teen numbers, because we know that when we pull out 10 ones and some extra ones, it makes us even faster counters. And we can show that in a number bond. Kiss your brain. Mwah. You guys are super, super smart. Let's see if we can do one more. If Miss Usher can find her eraser. Perfect. So don't forget how many dimes we had. So I remember we had how many dimes, everyone? I didn't change the number. 10. Let's see. And some extra ones. Remember, we have that group of 10 and then our extra ones. If we find our group of 10 first, it makes counting it a lot easier. So we have 10 ones and on my snap, 2 ones, 10 10 ones and 2 ones. Now I'm thinking of my high zero cards. What two numbers do we think it'll be on our high zero cards? If we have 10 and 2. Thinking in your brain, keep it in your brain. 10, 2. We pull out that 10 first because it makes counting a lot quicker. Now we have, if we put 10 and 2 together like in our whole, 10, 2, the regular way is 12. So if we break apart the number 12 using the number 10, 12 is the same as 10, 2. So what number goes in our total? What number did we have all together on my snap? 12. Swoop. And using our favorite number 10, we thought about our high zero cards and we can show 12 as 10, 2. It makes it so much faster when we pull out the number 10. You learn that you can use your high zero cards and your number bonds to show these teen numbers. We just pulled out. Now don't forget, we can't just pull out 1 because this is not just 1. If we think about our high zero cards, this 1 is really telling us about 10. You cannot forget it's a group of 10 because when we had 12, we really have, this is 12 all together, but this 1 is really telling us about 10. I'm sorry, you can't see it, friends. It's really telling us about 10 and 2. And 10 and 2 when we put together is 12. So we make sure this number matches how many pieces we have all together. All right, now let's real quick look at Miss Thrasher's charts. We know that we represent our teen numbers with a number bond, and it's really, really quick if we pull out the number 10 and find 10 first. So let's look up here. I'm going to pretend that this is my high zero cards because you might not have high zero cards at home. So if we have 10 and 5, sorry friends, 10, 5, we're going to think about our high zero cards and it makes the total 15. 10, 5 is 15. And if we break it apart with our high zero cards, 10, 5, or 15 is the same as 10, 5. So you know that one of your parts that we're using today is going to be 10 because we're focusing on how quick we count when we pull out the number 10. So if 10 is one part, what's our other part, friends? Awesome. 5. 15, 10, 5. Echo me. 15 is 10, 5. And you're going to see this in your exit ticket today, making sure that you know we pull out 10 ones and some extra ones, and that makes counting a lot faster. And you can show that in your number bond. Thinking about, remember, pulling out what number first? 10, because that makes it a lot faster, and your extra ones. So we're always remembering 10 ones and our extra ones. Awesome. Good luck today, friends. I'm excited to see you next week for some more math lessons. Great work, scholars. I'm excited to see you using your number bonds and pulling out 10 and being super awesome counters. Thanks, guys.